Hey guys, Civilord here, back again with another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Thundercats Ultimates Lynx-O, brought to us by the fine folks over at Super7. Now, I'ma tell ya, I'm not one to get all gushy when it comes to feeling represented in fictional media, like some people out there. But boy oh boy, is it pretty sweet to see another blind character in fictional media. Like, what else do we got? Daredevil? The dude from Quest for Camelot? The old man from Gargoyles that writes novels and stuff? Like, we don't have a lot of really super cool characters that represent us, the blind folks I'm referring to. And no, this is clearly not a woke channel, but I'm also not going to sit here and support super right-wing conservative douchebags. I said what I said. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. I am not into all that shit, but I like the fact that we have a blind character here. I think that's pretty cool. So cool, in fact, we're going to shut up and cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Lynx-O has to offer in terms of accessories. And let's just address the elephant in the room. He comes with a fucking braille board. Now, truth be told, your boy used to practice braille when he was in high school. He was pretty good at it, too. That said, I'm a bit rusty nowadays, and will probably be receiving some lessons to refamiliarize myself with it, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to show my vocational rehab therapist this accessory. I think that's pretty freaking wild, dude. That said, other than that, he comes with a couple of extra hands. He's got some grips with the wrong hinges. Why? That said, question for all you viewers who didn't click off after my very honest opinion. What do you do with all your alt hands? Like, really? You just toss them in a bag, never to be seen again like I do? Or you actually, like, keep them to where you could swap them and take photos and get noticed by some schmuck on Instagram? Said we also have a pair of grip hands with the correct hinges. There you go. I mean, they're nice and tight, but I don't really know what this guy's going to use them for. He doesn't come with anything to hold. He should have come with some fists, but he doesn't have any, which is odd. He's got this thing, which is a little tablet, square, dealy-doo. And then he's got this. Is this like his main... Is this a shield? Like a sonar shield? Looks like a satellite dish. It clips onto his wrist here. Not very tight. It just kind of falls off. So, you know, it's... What's the point of that? I would like to know. And it said the clip is soft, so if you heat it up and freeze it, you might be able to get it to stay on his arm. But I wouldn't count on it. That said, he does also have this head. Just a stoic head. I like this PO'd looking head. I thought this guy was going to be a little bit more like Jaga. But he is not. I think he's like a fighter type character. He's a wise, old, like Obi-Wan Kenobi type character, but I think he's not afraid of getting his hands dirty. That said, he's gotten into so many fights, he's a little loose here and there. Not gonna lie. Especially this hip. This hip is like hella loose. But as far as his articulation goes, his head will rotate. Had to heat this up to get it on, so you know, be careful with that. He can look up and down a little bit. A little bit of tilt, too, which is not common for this line. Shoulders will go up. Let's see. This one goes up higher. Slightly, not by a ton. Oh, this one's got like an extra like shoulder piece on it. That explained it. He's got a bicep swivel, but it's just a floaty cap, really. You get your real bicep swivel down here at the elbow, and then you can rotate this accordingly, which is fine. I don't mind that. I think it's actually more solid that way. He does have a swivel hinge wrist, super sharp claw hands, ow. And then he's got an ab crunch that will go this far back, this far forward. And Evil Villain was telling me that, is it Mad Hatter Reviews, like, cracked his? I don't know how. I'm guessing his must have been way tighter than mine, or fused, because mine is fine. Like, there's nothing going on with that. It's too loose to crack, honestly. He's got a waist twist. And then as far as his hips go, they will kick forward and back, out. This side is not so tight until you get out to there, and then it's fine. It's a little loose here. Hopefully that stiffens up over time. Does have a thigh cut. The diaper piece doesn't get too far in the way, moving the legs forward. He does have a single knee, which that's like butter smooth, like holy shit. He's got a swivel in the knee, or swivel below the knee, and then he's got a hinge in the foot with a rocker. That works fine. Yeah, no boot swivel to speak of, you just get it below the knee there. And he's got peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So that is Lynx-O in a nutshell, man. Cool character. I dig having another blind character on the shelf. All two of them, him and Daredevil. I'm trying to think, is there a DC guy who's blind? I want to say there is, but I don't remember who it is. I know Batman's blind as a bat sometimes, but that doesn't count, really. Does Man-Bat count during the day? I don't know. But either way, it's pretty cool, man. I'm not all, like I said, I don't get all gushy when I'm quote-unquote represented in fictional media, but it is kind of cool to see another blind character. So, with that being said, it is time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Lynx-O alongside a couple of his fellow Thundercats. We have the other shorty in the Thundercats team, Panthro, as well as the other old fart on the team, Jaggy. And yeah, you could see that Lynx-O's a little bit on the short side. Funny enough, but I still think he fits. I think this is appropriate. Definitely not too tall like Pooh Myra. I think he is just right. So getting these two out of the way. So we can make way for our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Manibulith. Boop. Dropping his mace. Dropping his mace far. Get back in there, buddy. One of these days, he'll just not have his accessories. One of these days, Alice. And we also have the infamous 11 Spawn, who in this case definitely towers over everyone. Because again, Lynx-O's a bit of a shorty. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from being a Super 7 figure and having limited articulation, I mean, I tried. For a good 5 minutes, I tried. I think it's alright, though. Not too shabby. I gotta tell you, I really like good old Lynx-O here. I think he is a fine release from the Thundercats Ultimates line, and, you know, a core character later on, so if you don't have him now, pick him up, because he is on sale, or at least he was, on Big and Bad Toy Store for a whopping $35. And considering the fact that he was probably, what, 50, 45, somewhere around there, 55 even, when he came out, that's not too shabby if you ask me. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.